Hey everyone, and welcome to the first Budibase monthly update. The May release of Budibase was an exciting one, packed full of many features and improvements. One in particular is a huge step forward for Budibase, and it's an important milestone on our journey. Are you ready? Here it goes. The Budibase Builder will no longer be a desktop app. From this release forward, you will access the builder via the browser, served by your self-hosted deployment. This brings with it a number of benefits, including collaboration, multi-device access, and will allow us to release new features quicker going forward. Now let's jump right into the builder. And the first thing you'll notice if you've used Budibase before is we've updated the UI. We've utilized Adobe's design system called Spectrum, and out of the box, the builder has 4 new UI themes: lightest, light, dark, and darkest. And the components used within the builder are much more consistent and accessible, providing a better user experience overall. You'll also notice a new side nav with a host of new admin features. These features further define our direction, a platform where companies build apps to empower their workforce, automate processes, and accelerate digital transformation. The process of adding, updating, and removing users is getting centralized. So once you add a new user, you can assign them to multiple apps. This is incredibly helpful for end users, as they only have to sign in once to all their apps. For lazy admins like myself, this makes life a lot easier. Another feature that's going to save you a lot of time is built-in email. Onboarding new users is generally an agonizing process, including password distribution and forgot password workflows. With this release, simply add your SMTP settings, and Budibase will take care of user onboarding for you. We've also included editable templates too, so you can edit the content and design. Moving on, Google Auth is one of our most requested features, and we're happy to announce with this release, your users can sign in with their Google credentials. Now, let's jump into an app and show you more new features. When uploading data using the CSV, you can now select options as a data type. As you can see, this is pretty straightforward and makes porting your Excel docs a lot easier and will hopefully save you some time. Also, in the new data section, there's a new data type. And I believe this is probably our most requested feature. And I'm happy to announce that when adding a new column, you can select the formula data type. And within that data type, you can utilize handlebars to create calculations between data within your records. You can also pluck data from other tables and include that data in your formula, making it very functional. We've introduced 2 new components to the design section of the builder. The first component is the data provider component. And the beauty of the data provider component is it consolidates the fetching of data to one component, which is a lot better for performance. Also, the data provider component allows you to filter, sort, and paginate your data with just a few clicks. There's also a new table component replacing the grid component. The new table component is lighter and more flexible, allowing users to add and remove columns, which has been a pretty popular request from users. Moving on to automations. It's always been our short-term ambition to increase the utility of automations. Thankfully, in this release, we have 2 new features that do exactly that. The first new feature is the new script action. Users now have the ability to add scripts to their automations, increasing their versatility tenfold. On top of that, we've added a CRON block that allows you to schedule your automations. For example, run automation X every 5 minutes. This is particularly good for sending things like reports or notifications. And that's all for the features. I'm sure you'll agree this was a pretty monumental release, and one we believe will greatly improve and speed up your development experience. It also further cements Budibase's position as the world's new and most exciting development platform for creating custom business apps. This was a huge engineering feat for our small team, and I'd like to thank them for their efforts. I'd also like to thank our community for their feedback and contributions, including David, Ken, and many others. Once again, if you'd like to get started with Budibase, please click the Get Started link in the description below. And to that end, we wish you well on your development journey, buddy.